Is it everything go off like crazy? I don't know. It's like all of a sudden all my internet went out. Okay. You guys all back? Sorry about that. My things are all out. Okay, so are you here, Julia? Is everybody like everything went crazy? I think. Okay, so there you go. I think it's just I think there's something you can do on this. I feel like you could have like a little bit. I don't know why they wouldn't want that, but that's what I feel. I don't know. But I think it's because they just want. I feel like you're gonna be. Do you go like do you start like doing too much more like would you like start centering your energy on something else and get distracted, and that's why? I don't know if that's maybe the reasoning, but they think you should just stay on that. I don't really. Okay. So that's probably what it is. So then you wouldn't be able to do the work. So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Not well, at least, yeah. Well, I think it's too like your energy too would be it's just split and confused. Yeah, just like mine is right now. Okay. All right, well, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, and I yeah. Well, I wish I had more of an answer for you, but that's what they got. I like was trying to like figure out like, why is this guy upset with me? Like, I'm glad I was able to, come, like bring through what the rest of what they were trying to say to you, at least. So, that's funny. Okay, Rachel, are you here, see-through? Okay. Yeah, Rachel, if you're here, then I'll give you a reading. I'm offline. I'm trying to see why it's not working today. Might go on TikTok, it looks like. I don't know why. This is having issues. Well, it says offline up here, but then it looks like I'm online out there, so I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, well, it says offline on the... Oh, maybe I should refresh. I thought it was... Okay, guys, sorry. I was just trying to figure out. Okay. Thanks for the follows, guys, and I'm going to get to you. Okay, Rachel, see-through, are you here, hun? If not, then I'll go to the next one. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, Yvonne, I had to... It, like, closed down everything. Like, something was buffering forever. Is it still buffering? I think it's better now. Oh, why? I'll put down... Well, you know what? I'll put down the settings a bit here. Let me put down the settings. Oh, you know what? I think I could take off this my source record here. What I'll do is I'll put down my settings a little bit here. Yeah, hold on just a second. Sorry. Well, hopefully. I know it doesn't also just crash. Okay. All right. Here we are. All right. Hopefully it's working now. So Rachel. Oh, hi, Heather. You're thinking of going to sleep soon. Okay. Okay, Heather. Yeah, I can put you on. Let's see. I got Rachel, but I think she's not here. So Ajonde, I think you're like. What was your question, Ajonde? Oh. Feel like he's trying to tell you something? Okay, yeah, you're on the list, Lizzie. Wow, 126. Johnny, I feel like, yeah, it's because you're just attuned to, you're really close. So I feel like I feel like he's telling you to have more faith in yourself and in life. I feel like there's something about having more faith. I feel like you've kind of lost there's something that you've lost. It makes me feel like you've kind of lost faith. Not like, I'm not saying like in, just like, I feel like just purpose in life or like, I feel like it's kind of, I feel like you just feel like it's very routine and things are, he wants you to just, there's just a feeling of wanting you to see how beautiful things are right now. Yeah. If you feel empty. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah. And I feel like he just wants you to see how beautiful things are and be present with the things that are around you that are really what make life what it is here. There's so much here. He's saying there's just so much here that if you concentrate on the negative and the other things, it's better to not bring your energy into that and to center it on things that are more, that bring you joy. And I feel he's that's why he keeps on coming back. He wants you to, because you're still here, you know. I feel like there's a lot more to what you should be doing, you know, in your life and how you feel like you know, there's a lot of good that you're going to be doing. And I feel like he's just wanting you to, he's trying to inspire you and get you moving, you know. And I think once you start feeling like things don't matter, it starts eating you up inside. And I feel like he's just saying like you should like try to be present, like look at the flower, you know, look at these things around you, like look at how beautiful the world is and how unique and unusual we all are, and how crazy it is that we're all existing at the same time, and and I feel like that's what he's saying. I don't know, it's just a lot of wanting you to just pick yourself up, have more faith in yourself and everyone else. A lot to do about, like, I don't know if I feel like you really did enjoy being outside and like it reminds me of reading for somebody last time, but it was more of like just seeing the horizon and the sun and the everything. It just is amazing, and he just wants you to know that. Right, Anja? Yeah, you're on the list. Okay. Pandika, if you're here, you're on the list, Ashley. I got you on the list. I got a big list. Oh, sorry. Is it still buffering? I don't. It looks like it's doing better. Okay. This is doing better. So, you're welcome. Oh, okay. Okay, so Tanika said spirit led. You're welcome, Angie. You can go to sleep. Yep, go ahead. Yeah. I'm blessing the first 10 people who messaged me hard time. Okay, Joseph. You don't need to. You can go do a video or something. um Crazy. Okay. Let's see. You're working in a few hours. Cheryl, yeah, you're pretty far down there, but I can see what I can do. Cheryl, you might be up next because there's a lot of people that came and go and then come and go, and so don't worry about it. Okay, so Tandic of Spirit Led. Okay. Okay, so let me just trying to fix something. Okay, there we go. So let's do that again. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if it's still TikTok still up or anything. Like everything got messed up. Sorry, guys. All right. So Tandika. All right, Yvonne. Yvonne, you're after Tandika. You're still here. Solving. It's for you, Tandika. All right, solving. So I feel like there's been things that you've been really making sure that there's been. I feel like there's a lot of. Oh yeah, there is a list. Yeah. I'll put it on there. Thank you. I feel like Tandika, there you had some issues with with wondering about certain things, and I feel like you are solving them. I feel like it's becoming more of a you really are understanding what has to happen before the other thing for it to happen. So I feel like it's like you were trying to figure out, I feel like it was a lot to do with just how you were gonna well, I felt like it was a lot to do with just what's going on coming up, like with your life. I feel like it's not just as much like purpose, more so like just having a goal. You wanted a goal, and in that, I think it will become more of a purpose. If that makes sense. So I feel like it's not as much. Oh, you're welcome, Yvonne. I don't think it's as much that like you don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things changing, and well, I think it's just life changes, and bigger shifts of family and stuff like that. And it's like, like where do I center my energy? And I feel like you're starting to kind of solve that a little bit more than before. And I feel like it's gonna bring out more of what you really are craving to do. I'm not saying this is what you're planning on doing is what you're gonna, but it's gonna bring it out more. And I feel like is your mom and you changed? Yeah, you changed. Yeah. Is your mom in spirit, or is she sick? Because I feel it because what I know it sounds weird. Usually I feel like they're in spirit, but I feel like she's like not feeling well, but then I'm not sure if I was feeling what that she's was not feeling what I'm not sure if I'm feeling what she felt before she went to spirit, or if I'm feeling, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. So was she, I feel like she was, because I was feeling like she was at one point very, very sick. And then she, before she passed away. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it just was really a lot. It was a lot to deal with. So I feel like there was a lot. It makes me feel like there was more of your energy surrounding that at that time, because, well, there's your mom, but also just a lot of, I feel like there was other people helping, but there was more of you wanting to do it all yourself, so I feel like, hello, San Marisha. Sure, BXX110. But I feel like also there was, yeah. So yeah, and I feel like there was just a lot of your energy was wrapped up in that and thought processes, and not really concerned about anything else that was happening. So I think it's just, I don't know why she came through as much, but I feel like it's just, well, okay. She's saying like your energy of who you are around other people does like change things already. Not just, you say you change, but I think there's just you being around other people has also changed other people. And I don't know if that, I think it's just maybe a whole growth of the family has happened. And, but I think it's because they're also seeing you changing. So I think that's what she's saying. So she's just honoring that, pointing that out. I don't know why I see like a weird hat, like a brimmed hat. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's beautiful. I feel like she's just very, just like But I see like it's like purple. I don't know why I see this like purple hat, and it's like a big brim hat. So I don't know why she's showing me that, but makes me think of like the Kentucky Derby or something, you know, like those. Oh, she was, yeah. Maybe she had something like that. It just reminded me of something like you would wear, like with a sundress or something, like, and you know. So, well, I'll leave her love with you, and yeah, I think they're just saying you're on the right path. And I think that's always the best reading you can get, right? I mean, like, you are on the right path, and even though you don't really know exactly where that path, it's going to lead you to what your end goal is anyway. So it is always good. So thank you, Tandika, for coming. I always appreciate it. All right, guys, I do have a list, and I'll put you on the list, BXX and all them. You're on the right. You're doing good. Yeah, I mean, you know, it could split off, but you'll always get back. You're on it, so you know. I feel like they're also saying, you know, it's not like you ever weren't on it. It's like sometimes it splits, and then you get back on it. So it just. I think they just know you have that drive to be on it already. So it's not like you have to worry, you know. Oh, I appreciate you too. Okay, VXX1. I'm going to start putting up a thing. I have a big list, so I'm going to put up this thing that says we're going to probably close the list in a few minutes because I don't want to I got a lot here. I'm not gonna be able to get all of you to all of you, you know, but I'll try. We'll see what happens. Okay, Rachel, are you still here? Otherwise, I'm gonna go to Yvonne. I'll go Yvonne first. Rachel, if you're here, you were earlier. I'm gonna go Yvonne. Yvonne's got, yeah. So, but I'm gonna quick put on TikTok on here because I lost all the thingies. Lost. Woohoo, Yvonne! Okay, so putting this up so we can here we have the pause this. Okay. So Yvonne, I gotta find where the chat is. Okay, here we are. All right. I'll be back on, so it's not like, you know, if you come on and I haven't done a reading for you last time, I do remember, and I make sure you go to the front of the list. So, like, Slindy was right away first. Yvonne. Is YouTube working out better now? I think it looks like it is. So, like, got all funny. Not all funny. Okay. Perfect now. Okay. Yeah, I changed some settings, so I don't know. I'll just wait there, Ashley. You're not that far down. All right, Yvonne. Any questions, Yvonne? Otherwise, I will pick. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, well, that makes sense. Maybe it's just something I gotta do. I gotta just not have it as like high quality. Like, you know, high quality. I have me in HD. Good. Okay, Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Okay. It's interesting. It makes me feel like you've called upon the earth to help with it. Have you been like asked to do like a group like Reiki thing, like more for the collective or something, or that you're planning on doing something like that Um, I'm always HD. Yeah. But hi. What would that be? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Happy development. I don't know. Are you thinking of doing like a collective, like Reiki, like for like a big group of people to like kind of raise the vibration? I don't know. Made me feel like you were gonna actually try to heal, like a healing the earth type thing. Oh, a Reiki share online. Okay, makes sense. So it made me think of like that, yeah, like a internet. All right, Sun Mirror. I will put you on the list. Anne Marie, Anna, me and I'll get to that. Okay, I'll put you on the list. But I'm not guaranteeing anything here, guys. We got a huge list. Got a Reiki group on. Cool. Yeah, Vaughn, that's really neat. Yeah, like it makes me think too, like the whole meditation, like when a group of people meditate, like crime goes down in the area around it, and it's just like also like, we always are like looking at the earth and saying, oh, look how dirty you are and gross you are. And it's like, what if we like just try to heal it and think better of it, and maybe it would help. Oh, you do that meditation group too? Oh, okay. Maybe it would help, instead of thinking, like when you think negative of yourself, you start feeling down. Maybe we start thinking more positive about the earth. Not like we have to like push down all the, like ignore what's happening, but okay. And then it says this for you, Yvonne. This will be your last one. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. I feel like you really do need like a place just for yourself, of sacred space, of there's something about centering your energy and collecting it for yourself, because I do think you give so much off already, like energy wise. I think they're really making sure that you do, because I think a lot of, I know this, but I'm feeling it from spirit too, is that a lot of healers do not, keep on healing and doing things, but then they don't make sure you're taking care of yourself. And that's what they're saying. I think there's just have your sacred space where you can collect yourself and come back and, gather your energy back up, I think that's important. Your bedroom. Good. Yeah. But I feel like maybe you're not, make sure you're still doing that. Maybe you started to like, not as much or whatever. I just feel like it should be. Yeah. Sometimes we have these rituals we do, but then we don't do them. And then, then you go, I should have done that. Yeah. So I think it's just making sure you're doing those things. I don't know, something about lighting candles, those candles on there, really. I think it's just like really getting into the mode too. I don't know if you've been. Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. That's right. Anna Maria, I got you on the list, hon. Okay. I have a Brola. I don't even know what I think that was the other person that before. So thank you, Yvonne. And I leave their love with you. And it's candles and incense. Yeah, it was purple candles or something. Purple candles. All right, let's see. We got Ashley, or Rachel, if Rachel is here. Will I get a call back from a job? Okay. Okay. Yvonne, thank you. Sweet dreams. Thank you. Aw, well, much love to you too. And Rachel's here. Okay. All right. So Ashley wants to know that, and Rachel's here. All right. Rachel, do you have a question? I'll think of a question if you want, Rachel. Sorry, I forgot. Oh. I'm like, but Ashley, I had a list thing, but then it didn't work. So I'll do Ashley, and because I started centering on that, and then I'll do you, Rachel. I'm sorry. Will I get a call back from a job interview I did on the 24th of July? I feel like, you should, there's more to this. It's not just getting a call back. I feel like you would, but it's not them gonna call you. You have to call them. You have to be more assertive. So you have to call them. So that's what it's like. If you really want something, you have to go and get it. Nobody's gonna come and do it for you. So and even if you did call, you have to call again. You have to, I think that's the type of job, the way that job is. I feel like it's more of, it's not that they have, I feel like my feeling is the job that you're going to get, you're going to have to call them and follow up, because they want somebody that wants it. So, and that's what I'm getting, Ashley. So it's not just waiting, it's go get it yourself. They're not picking up. Oh, go there. It's like, that's the thing, is they're so busy. It's like, go. And yeah, I feel like it's showing the, I think that's what they want, the initiative, and, or what's I feel like they're also it's a place that isn't as organized as it should be. And if you really want to work there, you should go. So that's what I'm feeling. So it's like, I don't foresee that and that's how you're going to get, the call back, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's showing that you have the drive and the will, that you want it. So I think, if you can't get through, then nobody is. Okay. Yeah, those are probably just really busy. I just think they're not as organized. So, I feel like it's just being persistent. Maybe you don't have to go there, but I'm just saying. It's the persistence that is happening. So, I think that's what I'm getting. Fake it till you make it. Oh, thanks for joining my fan club. Fake it till you make it. And I think it's just, it's like being persistent. I'm gonna go there. hey, Hoop J. How you doing? Okay, let's see. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Wow, really shared the live. All right, Rachel. You're welcome, Ashley. Thanks, Jay. Just come in, you don't just hoop it, you swoop in. Hoop Jay just swoops in. Thanks, man. Crazy. All right. Just what I need to know. Okay. It's just what you need to know. All right. I can do that. Thanks for waiting. Kept on thinking. I can't wait for you to come back with positive feedback too. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Uche. I try. All right, Rachel. There is always a solution. So, Rachel, I think it's just when you're feeling, I feel like there's been a couple things where you're just feeling like I just don't just don't know how this is going to work out. Is this going to, you know, I feel like there's also a fogginess to it. Aw, well, good night, Ashley. You'll do great. I feel like there's like a fogginess to it and kind of confusion. Like, you know, I don't know how this is going to work out or do or what's going to happen. Hi, oh, Chera. I'll write you down. You're an iconic, I like to be an iconic engager. Well, that's awesome. It's funny. Oh, okay. Ooh, engage away. Let's see. Tara. Okay, I wrote you down, Chera, on the list, hon. Thank you. Well, Jay, if you want a reading, I'll put you on a list, but it's a long list, so. So there, yeah. So Rachel, it was about just trying to not seeing the solution, and I really do feel like there is one, and you will I don't know if it's something to do with have you had like issues with your like in digestion or something, or worrying about like your stomach or somebody's stomach? There's something to do with somebody's stomach not feeling well. Is your stomach just not feeling well? Are you worried about that? I feel like there's like I feel like there's been that or like somebody's stomach doesn't feel well. I don't know if it's yours or a kid around you or something, that you're just like thinking that it might be something more. And I don't know if I feel like oh, you're scared you oversleep. Well, we'll see what we can do, Cheryl. Okay. Connect with your divine teachers. I feel like there's something about just oh, thanks, Hoopjay. I think it's like lung issues. Oh, lung issues. Okay. Yeah, connect with your divine teachers. I think is just worrying about trying to like make sure that you I don't think it has to do with the lung part of it. I don't, or the stomach. I feel like it's more of like just more like you're the one like teaching other people. Thanks, Jay, for all these things. It's really nice of you. Just swoop in here. Just like I feel like you are like more so like helping other people, but I do so you said lung issues, but I feel like it's something that once you go to the doctor, it'll be understood what's happening. I think it's something that is like always like a fear, but I don't think it's anything like that is gonna too much to be worried about as much. Does that make sense? I don't I just think that makes me feel like there's something that can be solved with it, and so it'll be okay. You know, but it's good to go get it looked at and done. But I think it's like I feel like it's just very confusing and trying to figure everything out and wanting to know answers before you can get it. So I just it'll be understood. But I feel like too, like, just, I feel like you've been thinking about different things about work and things too. And I feel like just gotta let things play out a little bit too, I think I think there's been a lot of like talk about the future. And I just think that, yeah. You're welcome. Thank you for coming, Rachel. I hope that helped. Oh, when they say pray. So I think it's just putting it out there, and yeah. Thank you, Rachel. You're welcome. Always appreciate it. All right, let's see. Seeing you live. Oh, what deck is this? This is the Trust Your Vibes deck. What I got. Your vibes. Let's see, I got Tem. There's a lot of different. I have a lot of decks here. I could go on and on with decks. I even have new ones. I got this new one. This is a tarot, though. Sisters of the Seers. We gotta do this one. Who was there? Cheryl? Was it Cheryl? Cheryl, if you want, can go to you. What was your question? EXX10. I don't know. I have to look. I don't even know who's all here. So, and I wrote down names. I wrote Hugh. I wrote Quendra. I wrote T. I wrote Sharon. I don't know if any of these people are here. So Cheryl, and then so BXX. If nobody else says, "Wait, I was next," then you'll be next. Would love come back to you. And then, oh yes, Heather's here too. So Heather is on here. So Heather's here. Okay. And Sam, okay. So yeah, just tell me if you're in here, and then I'll write it down. Oh, I have the Wise Witch Oracle too. Yeah, a couple of tarot decks. Yeah, those are good ones. Okay, so we'll love come back to you, Rachel. I mean, Cheryl. Yes. Oh, for my sisters, maybe seen. Okay, so I do believe that, well, love has never left you. I mean, that's what Spirit says. And love has never left you. It's the type, I mean, oh, Anna Marie, okay. Love is, yeah, just write, all you guys write your names, and then I'll look at the list and we'll go from there, because then I can see. I don't feel like love has ever left you. You are love. We all are love. So it's, I mean, like, if you're talking about romantic love, like, I mean, it's a different question. I don't, is that what you're asking? Or love to come back to you? I feel like it's, yeah. It's the thought of the feeling is, like, the type of love that you want, is that the love you want that leaves and comes back? It's like fate versus destiny, and I feel like it's just knowing that, like, we always think, like, was that love, I mean, was that real, like, I mean, what Spirit is saying is the love that you felt for that person, was that love, like, unconditional, and or was it just temporary? And you're asking that yourself, but I think you feel that already, that even if it did come back, is it going to be the same type of love? It's going to have a different energy to it, and it's going to have a different feel to it. I don't know if you can come back, it's like the love that you have for yourself is and how you, it's the perception of that love that you had that is really causing it, is what you're actually feeling and wanting. It's not what it actually is, and that's what I'm feeling more so. Oh yeah, it's saying just pay attention to signs too. I think it's like, I think in your heart what intuitively what is happening. So it's not something that, there is an ending to certain things, and it has to, you have to move on. And it's not saying that's happening now, but it's you're feeling it because that's what is going to happen eventually. Because when there is love, and it's like real, like real love, and there's no conditions on it, right? Where you, or you both are growing together and developing, then it really will continue. It'll blossom. It won't ever really, love never really dies out. Even this love won't. I mean, it continues, but it's just, it holds a different energy than, I don't know if you really, yeah, acceptance and gratitude. So that's what it's saying. Just the seer of change. So it's just time to, everything comes to an end sometime, and it's gotta, you have that acceptance and move on and heal from. There was a reason why you came together, and then you went apart, and it's to learn certain lessons from each other and how to, and now it's time to grow and do that. So sorry, Cheryl, but yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But you're welcome. My heart, goes out to you. It's more of allowing it to arrive, allowing yourself to love yourself. That's what it is. It's like, and I don't think it's anything to do with this thing. I think it's more of just giving you a flower from spirit. Like, you're beautiful, and you should be valued and loved for you. And that's essentially what you're desiring. And I don't think that's what's going to come out from this. 'Cause it's like, like, all of a sudden he, had that awareness, and he came back. But I think it's just the value of you is important. So thanks, Cheryl, for coming, and thank you. All right. It was a hard one to give. I'm sorry. I always feel bad. Spirit wants you to, love yourself. I think this is like the healing of yourself. So, Aaron, if you're here, or we're going to go through the list now. Going through the list. I've never seen. What is this thing? Okay, BXX, we got Heather, Samri. Okay, so I think Heather's next. Thanks though, Cheryl. I think it's a good thing, deserve to be loved for you. All right, Heather. And oh, Hollow wants something. You're here. Hey, Heather. How's it going? I think all these people. I had so many people on the list here today. Okay, Heather. Bring your name down again. For no fair reason other than it's fun. You want the Sisterhood Seer? Well, sister to sister. Here, I'll do this one. Sisterhood Seer. I'm doing good. Doing good. Yeah. Can't complain. Cold here. Probably cold there too. Brenda, who was on YouTube earlier, she said it Texas it's really cold. It's like 59 here. Hi, Babula. How you doing? Yeah, that's cold. All right, here we go. These are pretty. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, higher forces at play. I feel like something happened just recently that caused you to be like, how did that work out? How did that happen? You know, like that was not supposed to how that was supposed to play out. I feel like it's something I don't that's what I'm feeling. It makes me feel like just in the what you thought was supposed to happen and it just, you know, it just really like worked out and it was like, and they're saying the higher forces were at play. I feel like you felt like that when it happened. Just feel like there was something that you like, well, if we get it or that, you know, then, you know, I'm not going to be too worried about it. But it makes me feel like there was like something you bought or something, like it was cheaper or something than you normally would have been. Sacred pause. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, unless it's gonna. I feel like it's happened. I don't feel like it's in the future. Does it have to do with your brother? I feel like your brother's involved. No, I talked about like some, anyways, but I don't know. A sacred pause. Makes me feel like it was part, like, the reason why I say your brother is it made me feel like a family member was involved with it. Yeah, I know. I think I remember, you saying that, but it makes me, higher forces at play. Like there's something that's gonna happen, or something happened, but I don't know, made me feel like a family member. I don't know why I thought your brother. And I feel like you put some things on hold too for something. Just you're gonna do something. Oh, maybe he's like getting out sooner than you guys thought. You know. Like I said, I felt like it was like happened, but maybe I don't know. And I feel like you're putting some things on hold. Oh, okay. All right. So maybe that, it's going to be like higher forces at play is gonna work out and be like, you know, be able to get out. I feel like too, like oh, okay, yeah. I think it's like it was just a, you know, because it like instantly when I saw it, I thought of him, and then yeah, I know he's in there, but I made me think like he was gonna, but also made me think like there was something that you were meaning to get and you got a better deal on it too. So it was like twofold. Like it was like a two feeling, a two for feeling for a card. And the sacred pause makes me feel like you've been waiting, you're putting something on hold for now. Like you were wanting to do something and then you stopped. So I don't know if that's just because I feel like it's more because of just the timing of the holidays and stuff. I feel like you're like, well, I really want to start that now, but I feel like you're like, if I do, then I can't really concentrate. I want to be able to be present with for the people. I feel like family. I feel like you didn't want to like get too like involved in it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why you decided to put it on. Oh, and yeah, reality shifting. I feel like there's been a lot of just feeling, well, not as much, well, reality shifting is the first thing that, but I feel like it's more of like just feeling an energy shift. I think I've said that before, I'm sure I have. But I feel that always with you. I feel like there's an energy shift of just not as much of that, and of the more of the not worrying constant, not saying you're a constant worrying, but it was just more of, you know how we can get in our head and just kind of think about what ifs and get kind of wrapped up in it. I'm not saying that you're a worrier as much, but I just you know, but I feel like there has been more of a shift away from, I feel like, well, meditating and stuff you've been doing, I feel like it's really helped. And also I feel like it's just shifted your reality of yourself. You've had a lot going on last week. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's the sacred pause thing too. Just wanting to put things on hold and, you know, center on things. But I feel like, I don't know why they're showing me this, but it's like in this, you're gonna be like, I have no clue either. But it was like, I think it's metaphorical. I think it's like, I've never heard of this phrase, but it's a basket and a bunch of chickens. I know count your chickens before the hatch, but these chickens keep on coming out. They keep on running out of the basket, and I feel like you're trying to put them back in. It's like, I guess the better one would be herding cats, but that's not what you're doing. in this thing that's going on, you know, that they showed me. It's more of these chickens, and I feel like it's just more metaphorical of just like, you know, of you really having everything, but it's just trying to keep it contained and trying to, you know, it's a lot. You have it all now, like like all your ducks in a row type thing. It's like a bunch of metaphors in one, but it's like, you know, like I feel like it's like, you know, more so like sayings, but it's more so now you're trying to contain them and do what you can't, you know. It's so I do feel like that basket is full. So that's a good thing. It's just I feel like it's just these things come in waves for you, and you're like, why can't it just come all slowly, but I think it's because they know you can handle it, and you know, but so yeah, I'll leave the love of spirit with you, but I do believe that something, with your brother is going to happen. Yeah, exactly. It's like, why does it have to go so like that? Hi, Pick, how you doing? Oh, Ida, getting your results soon? I think. I mean, I feel like it would be like 82. Pick good Thanos. Good. Oh, this is this guy. That's Groot. Oh, good. Thanks. Okay, I even thought this was Thanos. Like, no, it's Groot. I feel like if 82's passing, I feel like you're gonna pass. You're welcome, Heather. Thank you. It's sad to have your brother and away, and it's just like as soon as I got that card. Always like having you on, Heather. Nice. Thank you. I can help. Oh, hi, Pick. Anna Marie, sure. Will me and Elle get back together soon? Yeah, I don't know who's all on the list. You're welcome, Heather. Thank you. I'm getting better at like reading your name and not reading Scooby-Doo. It's like reading yellow, like seeing the color yellow, but it's orange. You know what I mean? Like, like it says orange. It's like seeing yellow. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, Ida, will I get into the universe this January? Okay. Well, I think you were the one that had the thing. I believe you will, but it's more so that you will have, I feel like it's not going to be like your first pick. I don't know what it is. It's like, I feel like it's more of like I don't know why I'm seeing like a varsity. I don't like a varsity, like a you see love coming for you soon. Well, Anna, I'm gonna read Anna Marie first. Pick. Sorry, Pick. I kind of got distracted here. Will me and Elle get back together? And San Marie Shaw's next. Yes. Yep. And that. Okay. I got a lot of people ahead of you, Pick. Yeah. I wasn't sure if people were here, so I just started reading people. All right. I'll do Anne Marie, then we'll go down the line. San Marie, and then BX. Okay. Will me and Elle get back together soon? I hope I don't fall asleep. Okay. I feel like it's more of like something. There's a lot of things that spirit isn't. I feel like it's more of like wanting you to get together and have a talk and an understanding of each other before you is what they're saying. I don't think it's not I feel like there has to be like a coming together that didn't happen and has to happen before you will get back together. So that's up to you guys. I mean, like, it just makes me feel like you are you should be at a good place when you talk and not and try to listen to each other. I feel like there's not a lot of listening, and I feel like there's just a lot of like there's a lot of love there that is just being misunderstood from each other. Where I feel like there's a lot of not wanting to hurt each other, but then there's a lot of, so then there's like, and then you're misunderstanding things. Yeah. Learn how to, need to communicate. Just that coming together thing. It's like two hearts like coming together and just understanding each other. I think more so not because you want to be the one that's right. And I think that's the whole point that has to be made, is like, let's not worry about who's right. Let's just come together, try to understand feelings. Feelings aren't right or wrong. They're feelings. So how you feel it at that moment, it could change even the next moment, because then you start thinking about it and then you change the way you're feeling about that. Right. So I think it's that's what you got to do. Okay, Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie Shaw, what'd you say? Ask about? Go ahead. Thanks, Anne-Marie. You're welcome. Thanks for waiting. I know, there's a lot of people today. Things going to fall in place for me and my partner. Okay. I have to get my cat. Otherwise, we're not going to be doing it. The cat keeps on making noises. Hey. Okay. Cat supersedes everything. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So. Okay. Oh, so yeah. So who was I? Oh, okay. I thought that was okay. I'll do BXX next because he was actually first before you, Sam Reed. Anyway. Okay, I think I can't remember. So I read his first and I started going into that. Are things going to fall in place for me and my partner? Okay, so I feel like there is I feel like you're not asking about like more so like for like relation. Are you worrying more? I feel like it's a lot to do with not just like you guys as a couple like falling in place. It's more so, yeah, you two pick. It's more so like you're wanting something to happen. It's not. It's when you're saying falling in place, it makes me feel like it's not. It's like I feel like there's like a couple things involved with that, like the house and like wondering about that, and also like wondering if other things like just life things, like wanting to have kids, and so I feel like it's not all these other questions are of relationships coming and going or whatever. I feel like you're more solid on that. Hi Hugh. Yeah, you're in line too. Thank you for the thing. Let's see. And so I feel like it's well, what they're saying is just as long as you're putting your head down and you're to the grindstone, I feel like it is. I feel like it will fall in place. It's just like it might not be exactly how you planned it, but all things happen for their reasons, and you know that. So I feel like it's more so being grateful for what you have, and then being even more grateful for when it happens. So, and it's not trying to analyze it and seeing how, and trying to figure out, well, when is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? It's just like just doing it and making it happen, if that makes sense. So it's not as much of the whole worrying about it. If it's going to happen is what causes it to be delayed, is what I'm feeling. It's just like, like I feel like it's not like, I'm not saying that for everyone. I'm feeling that more for you. I feel like for you, if you start, it gets just too much. And then it's harder to make decisions. And then you're not really looking into your intuition. You're looking more into about, well, if this doesn't work out, then this and this and this. It's like, well, no, like, let's just be present, follow your intuition, and don't overanalyze, because that's when things start going to the wayside, and then it does take a little longer. But that's your lesson too, to learn that, you gotta trust yourself and trust, that if you do make a mistake and it does take longer, it's not a big deal. You'll get there. You'll get there in time. It's not, it's not the end of the world. So you're welcome, BXS. Thanks for waiting. Thank you for waiting. I really appreciate it. But I get it. We all do it. Start like, well, and then, then you're like, I knew it. I should have done that then. Yeah, see? Okay. And this is their thing for you, BXS. So you're still here. I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. So you just don't dance around and go, well, should I? You go, yeah, I should. So that's what I feel. Pick your after Samurai, Shaw, and Hugh, if Hugh's still here. You're welcome, BXX. Yeah, Hugh was on the list a while ago, so. Let's see. So Samurai, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Samurai? Yeah. And I'll read it. Will my relationship last, or will I meet someone else? Okay. Well, it's I mean, I think you're more of a psychic, but it's like, it's what your heart wants. It's not I feel like if, is your, like, it's like wanting something else. Like, is there something else there, right? Is there something else that you want? Or is this, I feel like it's, you're not sure. I feel like there's a confusion around that. So it's, I think it's, you're not sure. Behold, stop. Yeah, we understand. We like Jesus Christ. There's no reason to do this. It's not cool. All right. All right. Muted him. All right. I don't know why they do that. Like, I understand. Okay. Sorry, guys. You just do that sometimes. All right. Oh, no. Yo, what? Hold on a second. I'm waiting for this guy to posts. Join from your post. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know what this. Okay, sorry. I'm like on top of the chat. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, you're not sure. Yeah, I feel like that's the whole thing around it. Well, I was like, the other guy said something, and then I'm like, all right, now this guy's doing the PO. I'm like, what is he gonna say? It gets crazy at night. It's not even nighttime. All right. So I feel like too, it's hi. Yeah, hi. I feel like there's like a feeling of like wanting more of something. There's just something not there. And I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like it's with the person you're with now. It's not, I don't think it's her. I feel like it's more of, I think it's more of something inside you that you have to figure out. It's not as much, I mean, there's always going to be something that's not quite right. And I don't know, I feel like you know what I mean. It's like you've had that feeling. Oh, am I muted? Oh, yeah. Really? I don't know. No, I'm talking. No, you hear me? I think Pick can hear me, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what I was saying is, can you if you can hear me now, that yeah, it was just that oh, it's just like there's something, there's always going to be something that is kind of, yeah, missing. I feel like you feel like there's something missing in the relationship that you're in now, and that's why you're kind of like thinking and questioning. But I don't feel like it's her. I feel like it's her that you're talking about. Is that, I don't think it's as much the partner's fault. Is I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm saying it's something inside you that I think you're gonna feel that way no matter who you're with. And it's always going to be something that feels like it's off. And I don't think and so it's something that you have to find. The reason why is because you have to go within and feel that and find that yourself. It's not something somebody can give you, I mean, what we do look for the love. Yeah. So I feel like it's, even though if you do find somebody and this doesn't work out, I feel like for some reason, I don't feel like it's gonna, I mean, don't feel like it is for a long time, but that's up to you guys too. I mean, that could change. I feel like, I don't know why, I just feel kind of, the feeling I have around it is kind of like, not because it's routine. I don't want to make it seem like, but it feels more like kind of just like, do you want to do this? And it's not because like a routine problem. It's more of just, I think it's more of, yeah, I don't think it's because, but I think it's because you both are looking for somebody else to give it to you, and you're not, instead of, it's that type of growth that needs to happen. So you're trying to get somebody else to do it for you, and and that's not what it, yeah. That I feel like there's always going to be something missing. So I do think that you will find that spark, though. I feel like that other half, I feel like you do feel that kind of with the person now, but I feel like you are understanding what you really want to have in a partner, but also you have to understand that that partner is not going to always fulfill everything. So you're welcome. You're welcome, Sam Reshaw. Thanks for waiting. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, Pick, you're next. And then I don't know who else is here. Hi, Jean. But I'm gonna, yes, and Pick, what was your question? Sorry. Hi, Angela. Angela's here. And hi, Zakana. How you doing, Angela? Angie to Angela. Do you? Oh, okay. So Pick says, do you see new love coming your way? Okay. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jane. I appreciate it. See new love coming your way. Yeah, I mean, I get a sense that it's gonna happen before you know, without you even like really, I mean, actually like physically seeking it out. It's gonna be like more of like it's just gonna organically like happen, you know, Pick. So and feel like do you have a mom in spirit? I feel like a female in spirit feels like a mom figure, a mother figure. So yeah, you do? Yeah. I like sunflowers. Did she like sunflowers? I was like, see her in a field of sunflowers for some reason. And she's just very like wanting you to know that she's fine. You know, there's something about being, I know that sounds so cliche is what she's saying right now, but I feel like that she wants you to know she's fine. I don't know if you like were worried because I feel like she passed away like not very, I don't know why it's a field of sunflowers though. It just was weird. Like I saw a lot of sunflowers and she's just I don't usually see that, but I feel like there's like a more so of just because I feel like she passed away. Well, I feel like she was sick for like a couple weeks, but I feel like she passed away kind of suddenly. It makes me feel like she just got sick from the was it like the flu or something? Just I feel like she was you know, she had to go to the hospital. Do I see a bed like a, you know, like I mean some people do the hospice beds, but I see when I say hospital, sometimes I do see hospitals, but this is all I'm seeing is like a one of those beds. Okay, so she wasn't. But I see one of those beds that are in hospitals, the ones that you can cart around, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like my dad was in hospice at home and they brought a bed like that. So, you know, I didn't really see a hospital, but made me feel hospital. Feel like you have another sibling. I don't know why basketball comes up. But I'm just telling you what's coming. And then I feel like something to do with her lung. I feel like there's something with her lungs. And I feel like there's this like I feel like she's saying no matter, you know, anyone you dated, because she's bringing back dating, but anyone you dated, she really like I think she liked like, I feel like there's like we're always felt like, you know, nobody could be good enough, and I feel like she's just really saying that because you deserve somebody that really loves you, and I feel like I just get a sense that, I mean, I feel like you guys were close, but not, I feel like there's some times there was some type of, you know, butting of heads. And, I mean, like there's, but I do think that there's, but I feel like she just was really kind of explaining that she's showing me a candlestick. I don't know why, but a candlestick. I don't know if you broke one at one point. I made me feel like you did. I don't know why, but it was like she was showing me a candlestick, and um, but I just, she's just saying like nobody would be good enough, but you are, you know, you are gonna be able to share your. I feel like she's saying there is love on the horizon. I don't know why she's bringing it, because I usually don't have that happen, but I feel like she just wants to be reassuring to you that you're so, you know, I feel like there was times where she couldn't be there as much. She wasn't there as much as you would have wanted her to be, or and I feel like there was she just feels like she should have been able to provide you with more love and than she did. I don't know if that's just more of a judgment on herself, but, or if you do feel that way, but I feel like that's what she's was saying. And you know, there's a feeling that you're gonna have that with your, you know, you're gonna, there's a healing of that coming, and you're doing that yourself. I don't know. She gave you love. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like I feel like she just felt like she wasn't there enough. Like, was she busy like with things? Like, I feel like that's what she means. I don't know what that. I just feel like she was like too. Maybe it was right before she passed away or something. I don't know. It feels like more of like she got too wrapped up into things, and like, you know, I don't know if you have a. She's always there. Okay. I felt like she like. There's something that she couldn't like. Yeah, I don't know. But I felt like maybe it was like a judgment on herself, but you know, because as parents we always like put a lot on ourselves, but maybe that's what it is. But I felt like it was more of like she was like, you know, there's times where you needed her and she wasn't there and she felt bad. I don't know why. No, yeah, I'm not saying she was. She doesn't. I don't think she feels that she was a bad mom. But it was like, just you know, like just maybe she just wanted to put that there. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll leave her love with you, but I do see you meeting someone. I think she just is just saying she wants you to feel that love. That maybe it's because she's not there now. That's what I'm just that, you know, she can't give it to you now, so she's happy somebody will be there when to do it. That makes more sense. So, will it be soon? It makes me feel like April, May, March, April, March. But I feel like it's more like it'll, like I said, it'll come. It'll just kind of come. You're not going to be like actively looking for it. You know, like it's not like you're just. It's not going to come because you. It's just going to come to you. You know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Well, thank you for coming, Pick, and I appreciate you waiting. right. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think she's just sad that she's not there. That's why I was like confused. Like maybe it's just a judgment thing. So it makes sense that, no. Let me see this. Yeah. I feel like it was like too soon, and it just wasn't able to. I feel like she's around you a lot, and it makes me feel like she's just like a really like protective, like that person's gonna be a good one, like she's got to be, otherwise yeah, like always got to be a good one for a kid. I don't think anybody else is anybody else here. Oh, does the person I love me back? This is Zumbaga. At first, I don't know if I'm saying the name right. And Angela's there. Okay, so I think that's the only two left, unless there's more that are waiting. But otherwise, I'm gonna. So I think it was Sakahana and Angela. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to start calling it a thing. Hold on. I think there's somebody on Twitch, and I didn't. Hold on a second. Feel bad if I. So, Angela, do you? No sound. Can you hear it now? Is it okay? So, Zaka wanna, or yeah, sorry, I think I was away from the microphone. Angela, do you have a question, or I don't know where, and then I don't know where the guy went. Zakahana Magla. I don't know where he went. But if you're here, Angela, so what's your question? Do you have one, or do you want me to just oh, okay. Oh, you're in a dark place, Angela? I'm sorry. Anything. Okay, so Zakahana's here, and so's Angela. So okay, Angela, I'll go to Angela first, and then I'll go to you, Zakahana. Okay. I'll go to Angela first, and then Zakahana. Thanks for the follow. All right, and you want to know about something too? Okay, we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. So Angela. Sorry to hear that. So, it's hard. Oh, and Jane. Hey, Jane. Sure, I can do it. All right, Jane. Do some quick ones here. Angela. Spacious mind and soul. And I think it's more of just trying to not entertain the ideas in your head about things. I think it's we can really go around and around in a circle, right? all that we think about and worry about, and oh, I feel like trying to like also look when you are in a hard place, is to try to look for the light. Try to center yourself on the light of that's something that brings you more joy, instead of concentrating it on whatever's happening. Not saying to push it down, but more so like, try to be more present with what's actually happening around you, instead of what's what's out of your, whatever you can control inside. Try to concentrate on that, because I think a lot of times humans are, the way we have to learn is that only thing we can like really control is what's happening with me, right? Like I could say I'm gonna go walk across the room, right? And a bunch of things could start coming at me as I do it, but the only thing I can control is me. I can't control everybody else that's going to be throwing all that stuff at me, right? I mean, like, I can't worry about all that and if I try to juggle and try to do all that, then my energy of myself is now dispersed, and I'm not going to, it's just, and when you're weared thin like that, I feel like you're just wearing yourself thin when you start putting your energy on too much. And then that's where you start not sleeping or not feeling well. And then you start centering your energy on that. So I think that's what they're explaining. Just like, take that out of your head. Yeah, because you don't want to, the unraveling, you don't want to, I feel like it's just the unraveling of the mind that, is like, just, so. Just try to, that's what they're showing me, just try to concentrate on something else. You'll get, everything will, there is a over the hump eventually, it's just that I think you're just getting to the precipice. It's like when you start like going, right? That's when it's about, like when you're about to like, you're like, when are they going to bring me my food? And then you finally go ask, and then they're actually coming with it. It's because it's like you just finally we're about to give up, and then it comes, like that's kind of like that. I'm like, it's a horrible example, I know, but like you're like, I'm gonna go complain, and then all of a sudden they're there with your food, and you're like, oh, okay. So it's your time to shine and just enjoy try to enjoy other things. So. Thanks, Sheila, for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, Angela, I'll leave my love with you, and leave love with you. Not all my love with you. Love with you. I understand it's hard. So be easy on yourself too. Just relax and take some time for yourself, and that's important as well. So thank you for coming. Okay, and then I got oh yeah. Zachona, you're here. Okay, let's see. All right, so there's Zachona, Jane, Rihanna. Hi, Thando. How you doing? Zachona. You're doing well. Good. I'm glad. I'm waiting for Zach Hanna, or I think it. No, wait. What's his name? Yeah, Zach. I can't say it. Zach Hanna. There we go. Am I the right person? Oh no. I'm sorry. Does the person I love me back? Sorry, Scandal. It was Zach Hanna here. Does the person I love me back? Feel like I don't know why. I just feel like an affection there, but I don't know if it. I don't not knowing if it's love, but it's more of like feel like I feel like this person is very nice, and yeah, okay. So I feel like this person is very nice, and I feel like it's more of you asking them if you really want to know. I feel like there's some things that you have intuitiveness to, like you kind of can discern, like they might like you, but I don't know if it's love, but they might like you, but I feel like it's more so that you're gonna have to ask them, and not. I feel like it's just being forthcoming and being like honest with what you want. You have to, if you want something, you're gonna have to go ask, and tell them. I don't feel like feel like there can be some times where the perception is that that person likes you, but I feel like it could be that they're just might be nice though too, maybe. So it's kind of confusing. I think that's happened in the past. I don't know if I don't feel like, are you with this person right now? Because I feel like it's not like officially like together. It feels like to me. I don't know if, and you're with them, okay. But are you just like, I feel like maybe you just like, are you all like, it feels like more so like you're kind of like dating, but not like officially like together. Is that right? I'm not saying anything like that's just my feeling. I'm not saying that he isn't, like he's doing something else. Yeah, you're in good terms, but I mean, like some people, like, I don't know how to explain this. Some people date, like, and date other people at the same time. This doesn't mean like, anything, it's because people aren't official, that's what, that's all I was saying. But I feel like you have like the intuition about it though. I feel like you have, but I feel like you also are feeling like you are trying to really try to pick out these signs. I don't feel like he is as vulnerable or open, but I feel like it's I feel too like you don't want to be too like needy about it, but it's okay to like put yourself out there, I think is what I'm saying. And, I just feel like maybe it's just because it's such a it's a newer relationship. I don't really, that's why I'm feeling like it wasn't, but yeah, it's just that messages from your third eye. So that's what I felt like. It was more so that, so. That's what I got. So I kind of, maybe it's just more of a newer, we haven't had as many. All right. I don't know how many more I have, but I'm getting tired here, guys. So I'm gonna do Jane, and then I remember Slow Glow Queen from last time, and I didn't get to read you, so I will read you too. And then if you guys, anybody that wants a reading, you come back on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's when I go live Sundays at 3 p.m. and 5 o'clock on Tuesdays. So at p.m. Eastern, that's Eastern time, which is, so I'll put this list thing up. Oh wait, that's not it. There we go. List is closed. You're welcome. Put that here. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Zakana. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just such a new relationship that you're in. I think that's why I felt that way. It's just felt very new, and yeah. So I don't know. That's what it felt like to me. I don't know what it is. All right, Jean. Well, my relationship with lemurs will last longer. Okay. Well, I think it's with all this like that's why I'm having trolls, because like spirit does not like talking about, I mean, like I'll do psychic readings, but like when I'm talking about with spirit, and which is what I try to do more, it doesn't, I mean, what we are here for is more so for you to like, it's like, will it last longer? Well, it's up to you guys to grow together and to, I mean, if you were to grow together and to grow as a couple, it will. I mean, it's up to you and how you, I mean, that it's not just up to you, it's up to, your partner too. But I feel like it's a mutual thing that's been having, I feel like this is a thing that's been happening where it's like, with you, Jane, it's more of trying to come together and to grow more together. And it's like, I feel like there's times where you guys are on the same page and then you're not. So it's trying to like get you both on the same page. And I think you have been like, I think it's one of those things where the way you guys go and are been moving are just, it needs to like, it needs that you guys need you don't need each other to grow, but it has been, you've been working off of each other and it's been working so far. But I just feel like it's just, and that's what having a partner is, they bring out the best in you and try to not just point out the worst, but they help bring out the best in all of us, right? Your partner does. So I feel like, for you guys, as long as you are leading with your heart and not with, other things, it's just like, if it's love, it will continue, and I think that's the thing. I hope that helps. It's just I feel a lot of like growth between the two of you, more so than anything. But yeah, I just feel like that's why you guys are together more, and that you really do like complement each other in certain ways. And that's how you're able to like keep on going, as long as you're not worried about just feel like you really have to lead with your heart with each other, because I think there's times when you don't, and when you're not. So that's what I'm going to say. So it's like lead with love. And as long as you lead with love, it'll, the love will follow. So, and that's what they're saying. Lead with love and love will follow. I feel like being with somebody too is, no matter how long, I mean, like when you say how longer, there's always times where it's not just because somebody decides for you that they leave, right? Sometimes it's because of illness or and then they are in death. So it's like anything can happen. I'm not saying that's why you should stay with somebody. I mean, you should never just stay because, or be with somebody or do things because they might die. No, I'm saying, but being there for, just enjoying the love you have at the time and appreciating it. And I think that's how you move on. Explains a little bit, maybe. I don't know. All right. Thanks, Jane. If you are still here. Soul Glow Queen, you are the last one, and then I'm going to sign off. So I would like to find out if I would be lucky to find a healthy relationship, currently single. You're welcome, Jane. I hope that resonated with you. I'd like to find out if I was so lucky to find a healthy relationship, currently single. I feel like Slow Glow Queen, that there is a lot of like thought process in it lately. You're really trying to put your best foot forward and trying to be like, well, I'm not gonna, I don't want to say fall for things, but I'm not gonna go into that again. But I think there is not blaming yourself too. There's times where there wasn't as much of awareness of what was going on in your, and why things, you were drawn to certain people, right? So I feel like it's now that there's an awareness and you kind of have that around you, there is more of that. I feel like it's the healing that needed to be done and the loving of yourself that you have been really doing, and I feel like it's just like putting on your oxygen mask first, right? And I think it's been I feel like it's been a journey. I feel like it's been really hard. And there's that want of love, of obviously you're asking, but there's this also a really, not, I don't want to say just, it's not loneliness as much as just wanting to be able to give love to somebody else and do it authentically. It's not just because I'm lonely or or whatever. I feel like it's I have so much love to give and I want to give it to someone that's worthy of my love. And I feel like you will find somebody for that. It's just being more so understanding that it's not going to be the first person, right? Or might not be the second. It's just more of, your healing process of past. Yeah. And I feel like it's more of as soon as you sense something, don't feel obligated to stay, you feel that way. And you have this, if you go on one date, don't, keep on, go, if you don't want to date that person again, you don't have to. It's not your obligation to make somebody else happy too. And it's the whole purpose is to, not to go out there and meet people new and to see if you jive with them, right? And so I think it's do that and have fun with it, and not, but then, don't get too wrapped up in, oh, is this the one every time? Just, if it happens, it happens, and just keep on. Yeah, you'll know. Yeah, it's. I feel that for you. It just, you know, it was like, I had a guy come to my house once and he's like, next time, first date, no lies. Like, next time I come over, I want you to make sure you have ice cubes. He didn't come over next time. You know, like, no, you're not coming over again. You know, like, it was like, I'm not saying like, but it was, you know, it's just like, you know, when you have, you'll know, you know, if somebody else, my husband told me that now, like, I'm on our first date, I'm sure I would have laughed, but that's a whole different energy he had, you know, like, I don't think it was just because of him asking me that. I think it was because of the energy that person was exuding, you know, like, or whatever. So yeah, but I feel like you have been going more within and understanding yourself and your own, you know, traumas. And, you know, it's like, you know, knowing that when things do happen, it's it's because of you're reliving Vietnam and all this and that. And I feel like that's understanding that it's not what's happening on the outside of you that is causing you to have some issues. It's more so within, and then figuring that out is hard. And it's hard, you know, to then try to put all that together and understand it. So, you know, I come from that too. So I want you to know that it all, you know, you deserve love. You will get love, and, you know, love will find you. And now you're still protecting yourself now. Yeah, that's good. But, you know, don't protect too much where you don't want to be, you want to be vulnerable and feel love. And I feel like you will. I'm not saying you won't, but it's just, you know, you don't want to guard too much because you want to, yeah. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for everybody for coming. I hope I got to everybody I said I would. I you know, got kind of late. So I will see you again on Sunday. But thank you for waiting, everyone that did. And I will see you in Wonderland on Sunday. You're welcome, Slow Glow Queen. Thank you.